I wonder if I should just find the street address. Like
Yeah.
80th. We're down at the end of 80th Street in Delta, and what we're here to do is show everybody what's going on as far as the fill in Burns Bog for the South Fraser Perimeter Road. So behind us you can see that they've already started filling in at the edge of the bog. What it's going to do is basically make an impermeable separation between the Fraser River and the rest of the bog. Burns Bog is the most environmentally important ecosystem in the region for its fresh air, its fresh water contribution to the Fraser River, and to pave along the edge of it and to fill it in with fill is just ridiculous. So, but it's going, and it's just important for people to be able to see what's happening. They make it sound so great by creating jobs and spending money in an economic downturn, but in the long term, and for the state or the sustainability of the region, it is, I think, on an international level, it's embarrassing for British Columbia, and yeah, so it would be interesting to see here. I was in the Burns Bog Conservation Office today to speak with Eliza Olson.
Burns Bog is an estuarine raised peat bog found in a Mediterranean climate. In fact, it's the only one of its kind in the world. It's also a huge carbon sink because it stores carbon far more efficiently than tropical rainforest. It produces more oxygen.
If the South Fraser Perimeter Road is to go through, it could change how the bog reacts and how it works, and that carbon could be released, as well as we could lose that giant freshwater storage.
10% of the world's carbon greenhouse gases come from the destruction of peat bogs, and yet only 3% of the Earth's surface is covered with them. So we've got something really special here, and we need to keep it protected, because the safer it is, the less greenhouse gases are going to be emitted from it. If it starts emitting greenhouse gases, it's going to become a major producer. And this is why we're so concerned about the South Fraser Perimeter Road and the impacts on the bog.
The government currently charges the taxpayers, they charge them a tax on their gasoline, which is called a carbon tax. So here we are as everybody in the lower mainland driving their vehicles around emitting carbon, and the government's going to tax you. Meanwhile, at the same time, the government is building a highway through one of the largest carbon storage ecosystems in the area in Canada and in Western North America, and they're going to release an unbelievable amount of carbon. This is what I want to try to figure out with Eliza and call them on it, because it's when global warming is occurring, fish stocks in the Fraser River are at the lowest ever, and to have this highway cut off Burns Bog, which is cleans the air in the lower mainland and as well as the water in the Fraser River, and here we are basically going to cut the two, separate the two. So we don't know the total effects, but we'll definitely be able to calculate how much carbon will be released into the atmosphere by building this highway. So it should be interesting.